with the camera.
Yeah, have you guys ever had a voice that you particularly had a very hard time getting the way you wanted it, getting it right the way you wanted it? What character would it have been? And it's for all three of you.
Shinji. That was the hardest one I've ever had to do.
Really?
Because I can't just pop into it. It really takes a little time because he's such a... And I tried it once actually for a Japanese radio interview, and I popped into it. They're like, "You know Shinji." Oh, okay. And Amanda was doing Ray, and she did a dead-on Ray, and I'm like, I don't know if I can do it right off the bat, and I ended up sounding like Mickey Mouse. Oh, crap. I wasn't run away. I wasn't run away.
I always have a hard, back when ADV had an office in Austin, they'd always drag me in to do just random stuff, and whenever a voice actress couldn't do like any really high screamings or anything like that, they'd always bring me in. But one time they brought me in, and I guess the voice actress didn't want to do the part, I guess, and or she did it bad. And it was a sex scene, and I'd never done one before. So, yeah, that was probably the hardest thing I ever did. Because that was in Double 80, by the way. I didn't put my credits on that one, but yeah, that was, you know, it's like, okay, act it out. You're having fun, and you're just like, what? I mean, it's like, what do you do? What is your inspiration for that? You're just like,
I know.
I think in my case, it actually was kind of hard to dial in on Ganju because he has a deep voice, but I have different textures to that voice. And if you watch the first time he appears to an episode that's playing like this month or something, you'll notice he's pretty different. I've kind of slid into a comfort zone and a voice that I wish I could go back and redub. Hard emotions to nail for me personally are crying. And I do a lot of bit parts and a lot of things like, okay, this guy is really sad. It's like, how do I not sound completely ridiculous just on the fly? So I think crying is hard. Laughing, believe it or not, convincingly, laughing is hard to do just on the fly because we are matching mouth flaps and it's a timing thing. You know, so to be able to match the hitches and the sound convincing, that's a challenge. Fight reactions for some people are difficult to do. I've done enough of them thanks to Dragon Ball Z stuff in 2000 that, you know, when I get a big yelling thing and the director goes, "I'm so sorry, we don't want to kill your voice," and it's like, no, I did Dragon Ball Z, I can handle it.
Bring it on.
Bring it! It's like Call of Duty, sure.
Yeah.
Okay, this one's for you, Spike.
Okay.
I know you've probably gotten this a lot, but Gainax is doing a big project in Japan called Revival of Evangelion. Is it possible that you will reprise your role as Shinji Ikari if it ever comes to America?
I hope so. I can pimp myself out again. And I'm actually putting something together just for that. My MySpace site. I'm trying to get all the friends I possibly can on my MySpace. It's Spike Spencer frickin' Genius. And go there, and I'll add you as my friends, and whenever I hear anything, I'll send it out to everybody and say, contact whoever has it, because I want to do Shinji again, absolutely. But I would hope they would use me. I don't know, we don't know. I was talking with Matt at ADV, and it's like, we don't really know what's going on. So it's just, everybody's talking about there's going to be 3 more movies, something like that. I'm like, I'll take the check. I won't run away.
You guys have probably noticed if they switch cast on the show, that never really works. The fan outcry is pretty major. Now, Dragon Ball Z was a big change, but still, I mean, other shows since then.
Other people, other shows.
Yeah, the other show.
Thank you, other shows.
Not me. No.
Who really wants it?
Yeah, I got a quick question for Kyle. You mentioned bit parts and stuff you do. Can you explain just exactly how the guys at Mega 64 managed to snag you to play the villain at the end, at the very end of season 1?
Oh, well, actually, because I'm on Instant Messenger a lot. If you go to my MySpace, myspace.com/Kyle Hebert, I put a screen name on there, Kiba Box. Oh, I should really turn my ringtone off. Listen. Ignore. Okay, so yeah, this is a free invitation because I like chatting with fans and have been doing so since 2000. So if you guys want to bling me on AOL Instant Messenger, then do so. That's what the Mega 64 guys did. They were friends of someone I was already chatting with. I become friends with a lot of you guys online and then meet you at cons for the first time, and it's awesome. So, obviously I have a private screen name, but I have the public screen name, Kiva Vox. So if you guys want to chat sometime, say, hey, I came to your panel at A-Kon, remember me? It's like, you were in a room of hundreds of people. But yes, I remember you. So,
Yeah, we turned ours off.
I just did.
Yes, sir.
Why do you think there's a difference between the Japanese voice recording style and the American, as in they do it in groups and we do it individually here?
Yeah, they're Japanese and we're American. That's right. I actually heard that they're starting to switch over to do it similar to what we're doing a lot. I don't know how true that is, but I think it was Matt that was saying that they're starting to do the same thing. Yeah.
Yeah, well, I think I could go on to explain that you would have the whole cast together in Japan recording, which is preferable. It's more fun. You can play off each other's performances. However, because we in America, the culture is like, if it doesn't match, if the sync is off, it throws you out. It takes you out of the story. So we, have that attention to detail, and it's just not a good use of time or money or anyone's schedule to just have a bunch of actors sitting there if we're trying to get one person at a time to get every line to match up perfectly. That's why we do it individually.
Also, it's like just to get everybody's schedules to match.
Yeah, good luck.
It's like try getting like 10, 12 different people, like maybe these guys who live in California, some people who live in Houston, some people in Austin or Dallas or whatever, and try getting them all together at the same time to act out in one little part. That'd probably be a lot of scheduling issues.
Yeah, chances are we're busy across town recording something for another studio or another show, or maybe we're out of town, maybe we're in Dallas doing a convention. All sorts of stuff. Oh.
Okay.
Hey, the question I had was, when you guys, this is for all three, when you go in for an audition, obviously studios do it different, but most of the time, are they cold readings or are they warm readings?
They're cold. I mean, they give you the script, you look at it, and you go, okay, let's go. That's really pretty much the way it always is. Yeah?
Yep.
Yes.
This one's for Kyle. How would you compare voice acting for video games as to voice acting for anime? Like, how would you compare the two?
Well, there's actually no sync issues necessarily with video games. We tend to just have the script in front of us and we do it. If it's based on a Japanese game, then we listen to the Japanese audio and we have to match the timing. Like, it's like, you have about 3 seconds to say this line. So either say it in 3 seconds or less. Usually they tell us less because less is better, but that's the main difference. Is we don't typically have a video reference at all to go upon. And Spike does a lot of video games. Do you have anything to...
Well, it's so funny because I always liken it to Krusty the Clown in The Simpsons when he comes in to do the radio stuff. And he comes in and he's like, buy my burgers. It's microwave safe. I'm out of here. And that's pretty much how it is. You do your 3 lines, boom, 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 and then the director says, yeah, go ahead. Do the next line, do it 3 times. Good, go, go, go. You can be in and out in 15 minutes.
Oh, yeah. And the paychecks are much better, too.
Yes.
Don't know why it is, because anime is harder to do. It's just definitely a technical skill set. But for some reason, everybody's cheap.
Yeah, I mean, on World of Warcraft, I think it took me like 15 minutes to do like 3 characters.
Yeah.
It's really...
And they're like, you're off to Vegas.
Yeah. Yes.
What did you do in World of Warcraft? Just like random characters?
Yeah, I did Izalda on the Burning Crusades, the extension, Ottoman the Huntsman, Romulo the actor, I was a Blood Elf male, Spoggle Grease Cakes, Mech Engineer Steamrigger, and the voice of something, a reliquary of...
All in 15 minutes?
Thing or something. No, that was different. But I did a couple of characters at one sitting, and did a couple of those, 2 or 3 of those, and then I do one more, and then I do another one, and then another one. And I hope they have me back to do more.
Yeah, I'm on that too, but I don't remember what I did. See, now I bring my little sidekick with me. It's got the full keyboard, so when I'm recording a session, I see the name of the character. I'll make a little note to myself so I can keep track of all this stuff.
It's nice to have that problem, isn't it?
It is nice. It is nice. It's like, I'm on a game doing something. It's like, it'd be nice to be able to throw out a character like you did. And like, what was this?
I did that.